important story in the history of the world. Britney Spears' conservatorship. The world was rocked about a month ago when Britney finally had her moment to testify in court about what's been going on. But we finally got to hear it from Britney's mouth, and the world was rocked. Ben, did you gag when you heard the testimony?
I mean, no, because this is what it's all been pointing to, right? But it's horrific. And, you know, I just hope that all of us are I'm certainly kicking myself for the days when I used to mock Britney for shaving her head and being going through it. I mean, it's absolutely criminal what this person's going through, and I can't believe that we're focusing on things like Colton Underwood learning how to get more abs when he's already got 8, when this is the stuff like this that's actually needs our attention and our action.
I mean, Rainier, she called 911 herself the night before the testimony and reported that she was being abused by the conservatorship.
Britney not being released from that conservatorship is literally the most homophobic thing that happened to me all Pride Month. I was just livid. I mean, I am part of the group of people that believe the gays have so much power, and it's always something that's discussed a lot in the Black community, like whatever the gays want in mass will happen. And this is the first time I've ever doubted our power.
Judge Johnny McGovern was ready to be like, the case is dismissed. Jamie Spears, you're going to jail. Jody Montgomery, you're going to jail. Cassie, who does the social media posts, you're going to jail. Lynn, jail. Jamie Lynn, jail. Brian, jail. Everyone who's not Britney, jail. K-Fed, jail.
Yep.
Some of them are in solitary confinement.
Right.
Jamie.
Because we see, Dela, that her rights are completely being violated. In fact, she did try to get a lawyer. They turned her down. They're all making money off her, and they don't want the train to stop.
Well, and it's, sure, like maybe there's routes that she can take. Maybe as somebody who can like barely remember to pay my bills on a regular basis, I certainly wouldn't know how to navigate this sort of legal system, and it's set up for that. It's set up to take advantage of the fact that she's not in this position of power. She already doesn't know. It's set up to keep people exactly in their stations where they already are.
And let's not forget that these people who are in charge of Britney, as long ago as when Britney married, what's his name, in Vegas. Do you remember when that happened back in the day?
Oh my
the
God.
one night only
With
in
the
Vegas.
choker.
Yes.
Never forget the choker.
Never forget the choker, never forget the crop top, never forget the baseball hat,
Yep.
never forget this sign.
Yep.
I mean, when Britney went and got married to, God, what was his name?
With his,
And I just saw where is he now?
Right.
I just saw this.
When Britney went and got married to that guy, they all swooped in. They separated Britney and him. They scared the shit out of both of them. And then they had the marriage annulled because they said she didn't have the capacity to understand what she was doing. So this has been the go-to for all those handlers in charge. And now Larry Rudolph, her manager, quit. Her lawyer quit. I mean...
I was shook that Larry Rudolph, he said, like, she no longer needs my services because she's like this, I'm not going to be performing anymore. And I was like, oh, yes. Just even that. It's so great.
That hurts.
I mean, it hurts, but it's great that she's telling them, go fuck yourself. I'm not going to make money for you anymore. I'm not your indentured servant. I'm not going to keep doing this. And she's going to perform when she wants to,
Yeah.
Just to, like, Larry Rudolph, I was so shook. I could not believe that he is not working for her or representing her. Like, he was definitely on that teat.
I mean, I say rats, run. All the rats are jumping out of the ship. They're all like, ooh, this cheese is spoiled. We gotta go. Because hopefully they see it coming, because Britney deserves to be free. She deserves to hang out with her kids. She deserves to do whatever she wants. She deserves to drive in her boyfriend's car.
Fucking car.
She deserves to spend...
My boyfriend's fucking car.
My boyfriend's fucking car. I mean, that was what the thing that I was most excited about, and of course excited is the wrong word when talking about someone who's been indentured like this, but the Instagram posts that they've been putting up of Britney and the way they've made her react to the Free Britney movement made her seem weirdly out of touch. Like, why do y'all say this about me? I'm not like that. I don't like, oh, it's so weird. You guys are haters. When you hear the real Britney, she's like, yeah, these fucking people are doing this to me and I don't fucking deserve it. I'm not gonna let them make money for these people who work for me. And that's when we all just were like, yes, bitch. Yes, bitch, we're here for you.
Didn't it make you feel like maybe I've never heard her actually speak before? When I was listening to her in-court testimony, I was like, it was a version of her that I feel like I've never even broached in her other interviews. Like, it was just so authentic and so real. It made me feel like, you know, when you're becoming any kind of public persona, there's always like that version of yourself that you have to put forth. And it feels like who we've been seeing isn't who was really there. And it hurts me because I do think it's hard as an artist to ever stop performing. And it sucks because she stopped performing because people are taking advantage of her, not because she doesn't have a thirst to perform. And, you know, and I just hope that her mental health is able to survive that.
She'll keep twirling on Instagram. She said that she was pissed off that she couldn't even change one dance step. Like that, I literally feel like that was like the turning point for her when they stopped everything and wouldn't let her change one dance step. She's like, and said it in the recording, she's like, this is what I do. You don't tell me I'm a professional. I'm like the best at this. You're not going to tell me I can't change that. So I think she'll go back to it. She's just not going to, she's going to do it on her terms.
She's allowed to have the control over it that she wants. I just think that there's not anything more that could have happened in this situation to have me look back at high school at Baby One More Time. I looked at her and was like, this girl's going to rule the world. Like, she's going to have everything. This is going to be the American dream. To see how this story has turned out, I'm just like gagged 100%.
I mean, let's never forget that they put her on lithium. Okay, Dela? They were drugging her. No wonder. And what we heard in this testimony was her getting back her life. That's what it's like when you come out of Drag Race, right?
That is exactly. They did have us on lithium the entire time. They did. You know, and lithium is only for serious medical use and voluntary recreational use.
Right.
You know, it's being misused.
The day that we're filming this is the day of her latest hearing. So we're fingers crossed that more things will happen and that Britney will get the freedom she deserves. Hashtag what?
Oh, free Britney.
Thank you. Let's try it again. Hashtag what?
Free Britney.
You can say it with a little more enthusiasm, Julie.
Free Britney!
Yeah, like a lesbo would.
Free Britney!
Yeah!